Hey guys, it's your boy Chris Patino channel. Tell me more, let's get into this. So today, I'm just literally going off the top of my head. We're talking about Lab Rats from Disney XD. If you know that show, you know that show. What am I going to talk about that show? Well, essentially, I'm just going to say this: Lab Rats became less good because it was a unique show idea before. When it first started for season 1. Peak. Season 2, a little peak. Started to falter a little bit, but season 3, even though they had big moments, they always had the special, the Bionic. I think Bionic Showdown was in season 1 or something. But off the top of my, you posted what? I just remember that one. You posted what was the big one that season? Their basement getting blown up. This stuff with Douglas. I love that there was always progression. Every season felt different. But I want to tell you the biggest weakness it had, in my opinion. I don't even know what that was, but in my opinion, the biggest weakness was that they stopped focusing on Leo. They forgot he was the window that the audience saw the characters through. Because in my opinion, I'm going to keep using that word, in my opinion, him and, well, I guess season 1 and 2, Naruto, Principal Perry, both of them were the ones who carried the show. Because if you look at Donald, what's his character? Oh, I'm a narcissistic or self-absorbed billionaire guy who is in charge of the superhuman kids. We don't even talk about Tasha because she's funny sometimes, but she's not. She doesn't carry episodes herself. She is funny though. And yes, Donnie was funny. Donald. He was funny in the first couple of seasons, but then he got repetitive. Same with Adam, Bree, and Chase. They got repetitive. Adam is, oh, I'm dumb. Oh, I beat up on my brother. Ooh, I do stupid things. Same thing from season 1 to season 4. You got Bree. She's a rebel. She's the only girl. She wants to be a normal girl, and because of that, she does crazy things. I was saying when she wrecked her chip, I was like, what the frick? She was crazy for that one. I'm just saying, I don't care what type of normal life. I'm keeping my superpowers. But yeah, so her arc was kind of concluded there when she came back into the team. The team, in my opinion, because she was like, oh, I want to be different. Then she found out what it's like to be human or be normal, and she was like, I like having my family more. So she went back to doing that, and I don't think she was a heavyweight character like that, just my opinion. And then Chase, they didn't do much with Chase either. I mean, he had some interesting qualities here and there, but they just kept him as guy who has what's called an arrogance about being the smartest person, quote unquote, whatever. And he just, to me, he became less and less pleasant as the series went on. He'll have his moments here and there in the later seasons, but he was never as fun as the original. Same thing. I think all the characters weren't as fun as they were in the first 2, possibly 3 seasons, except Leo. But then they started toning him less and less, and I'm like, bruh, come on. He's the heavyweight. He's the one who carries this show. He's the reason I even got into it like hardcore. Because dude was hilarious. I got to give it to, I think his name is Tyrell. Yeah. His actor, hilarious dude in that show. Hilarious. He's talented. I can't say nothing else. He's talented, just like his older brother Tyler. They're talented. But yeah, why do I think he held the show? Because at first I didn't care for it that much when it first premiered. In fact, I used to see it and Kicking It at the same level. And people would come at me like, what? You think Kicking It is not that good? No, I think Kicking It is good. I just don't think it's as good as Lab Rats, at least the first 3 seasons. When the ship happened, in my opinion, for me liking it a lot was is it called the Bionic Showdown? Sure, I don't remember the name, but his main villain, Marcus, man. When him and Marcus had their battles, I think that was season 2. In season 2, I was like, bruh. Leo, Marcus, and Marcus, like, best villain ever. I don't care about a Crane. I don't care about. I don't even remember the other ones because they don't matter. Marcus was that dude. He was out here giving the eyebrows after doing some devious stuff. I'm like, Marcus, you really gonna do that, Marcus? Yo, he was a bad mother effer, bro. You know what? You try to kill Leo with a car. That was crazy. But yeah, obviously the characters have their annoying moments. Leo can be annoying. Adam, Bree, and Chase can be annoying. Donald can definitely be super annoying. And yes, I hated Eddie. I don't know why he was there. I really don't know. Because sometimes I'm like, wow, why does this guy Donald just have this weird, creepy computer in the wall? Just delete this guy. Get him out of here. But that's besides the point. We're here to talk about our boy Leo. But yeah, that's the dynamic that really sold me on the show. The fact that he was trying to protect his siblings, but he's just a regular person. He doesn't want to expose their secrets to other people and stuff to get them kidnapped by the government. Then that kind of eventually does happen in season 3. But then they just pushed him to the side. And, he got a bionic arm to be part of the story still, but they pushed him to the side and focused on them. But it didn't do much with them. And that was just bothered me. I'm like, okay, we're going to focus on Adam, Bree, and Chase. Let's see their character development from when they started to now. I guess they're more used to the regular world, but they're just still the same person. Adam's still a dum-dum. Bree is still rebel this. Oh, I want to be by myself and do my own thing. Oh, my brothers are lame. Typical, I don't know. Oh no, the police are coming for me. But yeah, typical, girl. I don't know if I have to describe it because she was all over the place, bro. It's just her character arcs were all over the place. So I guess that's interesting there. And Chase has a superiority and an inferiority complex. He feels like he's superior because of his intelligence, but he also feels inferior because he can't connect with people and stuff. And he's a weirdo sometimes, quote unquote. According to the show, they always make fun of him because of his height or his scrawny. Same thing with Leo until he got a little bit taller. Then they stopped that and just made fun of him for being scrawny. It was just the same thing over and over again. They'll make fun of Davenport for being old. Oh, he's oldest. I will say another character I love, Douglas, man. He was hilarious. I can't lie there. He was a good addition. Going from he was an entertaining villain, then became an entertaining supporting cast. I was like, you know what? Maybe we don't need you, Mr. Davenport. But yeah, my opinion, I think that's why I say the latter 2 seasons, season 3 and 4, didn't feel as good as the first 2 seasons. Obviously, the first 2 seasons are new, they're establishing stuff, everything is brand new and stuff. But the less they focused on Leo and the fact that they didn't build their characters, because maybe Adam should have just not been an idiot. Maybe he should have learned and be like, you know what, maybe I'm not an idiot only. Maybe I could do other stuff and be nice to my brother. And Chase can be like, you know what, maybe boasting about my intelligence is not a character trait. Maybe I should actually, become more than just, I'm the smartest man. I'm like, ugh, saying that a billion times. And Bree, I don't know what to say about Bree. I think for her, it's the opposite. They try to do too much sometimes because she'll have this boyfriend, then she'll have this, then she'll have that. I'm like, yo, just condense her into something. I don't think they knew what to do with her. So they always had throwing stuff at the wall to see what sticks. While for Leo, they had him good. I think it's mostly Terrell that did most of the work. But yeah, they had him good. It's just they didn't do as much. They didn't go as far as they could have with him. Because then, again, he's their regular brother, he's a regular human brother. After people found out that they were bionics, it could have been oh, fake people are trying to get at him because, his siblings are this. Then, maybe explains, they could have done more. I just feel like in season 3, they kind of just start abandoning him. And I know in season 4, he has a rivalry with Spin or something. And I'm like, who cares? Who cares? He should be more mature now at that point. Yeah, this also ties into why Elite Force didn't work. They didn't have Leo. If Leo was there, I'm just saying, he would have made it interesting. Plus, they ruined Kaz and Oliver's character, in my opinion. That's another video for another day. We're hitting 10 minutes. And just a little rant about why Lab Rats from season 1 to season 2 is not as good as... Well, it's way better than season 3 and season 4, especially season 4. The Bionic Island thing, I didn't care anymore. I know they were trying to switch things up. They would switch things up every season. There's a paradigm. Is it a paradigm shift? Sure, a paradigm shift. Status quo change. Yeah, they change the status quo every season. But the characters themselves don't change that much. They're still the same people doing the same things. Slight differences here and there, but not too slight where they change who they are. And I just never got into it. Plus, everyone in that show is mean. They're so mean to each other. I think that's most sitcoms, I guess. But being making fun of each other is not, that's not comedy. Like, especially when it's not funny, especially when it's repetitive. Oh, Adam's super dumb. Oh, I look, don't get me wrong. First season 1 and 2, Adam. Season 3, some of season 3, funny dude. But when he's like, oh, Adam's gonna do something dumb again. He's gonna do something crazy. Oh, Chase is gonna brag about being smart, and they're gonna make fun of him for being a small, tiny person or whatever. And Bree is just gonna be a weirdo that, I don't know, goes from hot to cold to, I mean, I guess that's how some girls are, but from hot to cold to warm to whatever. I'm like, okay. And yes, we know Davenport and this old man or whatever, but you know, he's just a regular dude. He's a billionaire that made him and his brother made chips for robot kids. Like, come on, think about that. But yeah, you know, just I guess not really rant, but sure rant. Leo is the magic that made Lab Rats work, and that's why if they had him in Elite Force, it would have been better. I'm gonna make a video about Elite Force after this, actually. So thank you guys for watching. Your boy Chris Platoon and all that stuff. Well, yeah, watching your boy Chris Platoon on the channel. Tell me more, like, sub, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.